18 and 5 are tracking. 18 and 5 are tracking in skin. We appear to have lost the transponder.
PM M&O, step 284 complete.
Check 284. RSO PM status on 282.
Can't confirm. We don't have a great track on our screens in here.
RSO, so Sophia, we're good to proceed with RockOn, correct?
Correct.
All this is ROA. This is NRW-6259, Carrier Mark 12, improved Orion, launching from Pad 2 MRL. Please stand by for station checks. All stations should announce status as go or no go on channel 1. RC.
RC's go.
M&O.
M&O, go.
Programmer.
Programmers go.
LO.
LOs go.
LC.
LC go.
LPM.
LPM go.
SCO.
SCO go.
RCE.
Did we have a nominal vehicle on the first launch?
Negative.
But SRPO is good to proceed with the second vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, RCE go.
PLCC.
PLCC is go.
MM.
MM is go.
SRPO.
SRPO is go.
PM.
PM's go.
RSO.
RSO go.
TD.
TD is go. Programmer, please set the B clock for T-minus 5 minutes and bring it to the online clock, and we'll go ahead and pick up the count at 10:26 Zulu.
Programmer copies. Moving to the B clock is now online. And would you like to, there's a lot of traffic going on. You want me to pick it up at the top of the minute?
Yes, sir. Please pick it up at the top of the minute. Check 286 and 287.
Programmer copies for a targeted T0 of 10:31:00 UTC.
RSO, ROA.
Go for RSO.
Provide Pad 2 MRL launcher final wind-weighted settings.
We need to hold. We're currently red on winds.
And this is the TD, hold for winds, hold for winds.
Programmer's holding.
TD, RSO.
Go ahead.
So we're currently red on our azimuth limits, but our variability looks like it may be pulled back in. So we're going to send up another balloon and hold. And when we get that balloon data back, we'll see if we're back in our limits.
Okay, copy that.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this double feature launch. of the Terrier Improved Orion and Terrier Improved Malamute sounding rockets for the RockOn and RockSat-X missions from Wallops Island in Virginia. We've already launched the RockSat-X mission, and we are currently in a hold for the RockOn mission. These missions are dedicated to student experiments, and they're carrying experiments from 4 different student programs: Cubes in Space for students ages 11 to 18, RockOn, a program for students in college and universities, as well as RockSat-C and RockSat-X for more advanced experiments. We're currently in a hold for the RockOn mission, but the RockOn payload is carrying experiments from 3 different programs. The nose cone of the rocket is packed with 80 student experiments from the Cubes in Space program. This program provides an opportunity for students ages 11 to 18 to fly experiments on sounding rockets and scientific balloons. Below the nose cone of the RockOn payload are experiments from the RockOn and RockSat-C students. These are college and university students. The RockOn students were on site at Wallops in June, where they were guided through the process of building their own experiments from scratch. The RockOn experiments are all the same, and this program acts as an opportunity for students to experience developing an experiment to be flown in space. Along with the RockOn and Cubes in Space experiments, this rocket is also carrying the RockSat-C student experiments. 7 colleges and universities have experiments as part of the RockSat-C program on today's mission. Some of those experiments include a probe to test the density of electrons in the upper atmosphere, a 3D printer, and a power generator that will harness energy from the motion of the rocket.
And SRPO TD.
Go for SRPO.
Yeah, are we calling the first vehicle an anomaly at this point?
We're still digging into the data, but it is looking that way.
Copy. So all stations at this point, SRPO is calling the first vehicle anomaly. That means you have to store all your data, unedit it, of course. And SRP, do you think we need launcher measurements or anything, or this is completely a vehicle issue?
It's looking like a vehicle issue.
Copy.
TD, this is SRPO. Just to be safe, let's leave the launcher where it's at until we figure out some more items.
TD copies.
And LPM, did you copy?
LPM copies.
PTM, this is SRPO on channel 1.
And programmer, this is TD. If you could take the B clock back to T-minus 5 minutes and holding, and I'm going to go ahead and release my hold.
Programmer copies. Going back to 5.
And RSO TD?
Go for RSO.
Can we get an update on status? You said you guys are releasing a balloon. Do you have a rough timeline for what you're looking at?
Stand by.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this double feature launch of a Terrier Improved Orion and a Terrier Improved Malamute sounding rocket for the RockOn and RockSat-X missions from Wallops Island in Virginia. We've already launched the Terrier Improved Malamute and are currently in a hold for the Terrier Improved Orion. These missions are dedicated for student experiments, and they're carrying experiments from 4 different student programs: Cubes in Space, RockOn, RockSat-C, and RockSat-X. These missions are launching on sounding rockets. The first, a Terrier Improved Malamute that is already launched, is carrying the RockSat-X payload. And the second rocket, a Terrier Improved Orion, will carry the RockOn mission. Both these are 2-stage rockets, meaning each rocket has 2 separate engines that fire in sequence to reach higher altitudes.
RC PM on 1.
Go ahead, PM.
Sir, you'll have all 4. Can you have all 4 radars for the RockOn launch?
Yes, sir, I can.
Copy all.
Okay, 5 and...
And PM TD?
Go for PM.
Can I confirm that step 284 is already accomplished and we don't need to reaccomplish it when we pick up?
Stand by. Let me ask M&O. M&O, PM on 1.
Yes, M&O.
Sir, where were we reconfiguring the other radars? Is there anything additional you need to do for RAPs?
Negative.
Copy. We're good with 284, TD.
Copy that.
PMRC.
Go for PM.
Radars 5 and 18 are configured for the 5 code.
Thank you, sir.
And PM MNO on channel 1.
Go for PM.
Yes, sir. SRPO was asking when telemetry had loss of signal, and the time was 10:21:41.
10:21:41 Zulu.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the double feature launch of a Terrier Improved Orion and Terrier Improved Malamute sounding rockets from Wallops Island. Our team is looking into the data from our first launch, and it appears we had an anomaly with the launch vehicle. This will be investigated. NASA ensures safety during launch operations by ensuring the range is clear before launch.
RC.
PM MNO on channel 1, please.
Go. Someone call for PM.
Yes, sir. That was the wrong time. They're calculating the right time, and I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you in a couple of seconds.
Copy. M&O, can we reconfigure this for RockOn warrant terminal count? And we'll look at the playback after.
Copy that.
And all stations, TD, we are still planning for RockOn, so all stations should be focused on that at this point. Say again, we are still at T-minus 5 minutes on holding for RockOn. All stations should be focused on that at this point.
All right, TD, PM, this is SRPO. I was just talking with RSO. We're currently still out on winds. We've talked with Chief of SRPO. We are good to proceed on RockOn when we are in on winds, and we, in the meantime, we'll continue to investigate what's going on with RockSat-X.
TD copies. And RSO TD.
Go for RSO.
I heard a little bit of chatter there. Could you give us a status update?
Right now, our winds are green, but we're still going to hold off for a second here.
Okay, copy that.
Good morning, everyone. We're currently in a hold for the second launch for this morning, which is the RockOn, the Terrier Improved Orion. This is a sounding rocket, so meaning that it will not stay in space for very long. It's designed to come back down and to be recovered. One of the advantages of using sounding rockets is that they're relatively inexpensive and quick to develop and launch compared to larger rockets. This makes them a valuable tool for scientific research and technology tests. You can see the rocket out on the rail in our view here, and the payload is the top of the rocket, and the payload is the part of the rocket that carries the instruments, equipment, or materials for a mission. On this rocket, it's the red area near the nose cone. The term payload can refer to a wide variety of objects, from scientific instruments to satellites or cargo. But the one thing that all payloads have in common is that they're being sent to space for a specific purpose. They're the reason for the rocket. One of the challenges when designing a rocket payload is making sure that it's properly protected during launch. Rockets experience extreme heat, pressure, and vibrations during launch, so payloads must be designed to withstand these conditions.
That they have archived their data. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to get your thoughts together, and then the real TD is going to bring you over to Channel 5 and have a discussion. So stand by.
The RockOn payload is carrying experiments from 3 different programs. The nose cone of the rocket is packed with 80 student experiments from Cubes in Space. This program provides an opportunity for students ages 11 to 18 to fly experiments on sounding rockets and scientific balloons. Below the nose cone on the RockOn payloads are experiments from the RockOn and RockSat-C students. These are college and university students. The RockOn students were on site at Wallops in June, where they were guided through the process of building their experiments from scratch. The RockOn experiments are all the same, and the program acts as an opportunity for students to experience developing an experiment to be flown in space. Along with the RockOn and Cubes in Space experiments, this rocket is also carrying the RockSat-C experiments. 7 colleges and universities have experiments as part of the RockSat-C program on today's mission.
PM, SRPO, RSO, LPM, and MNO, could you all please join me on channel 5?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us for the RockOn and RockSat-X launch. We've already launched the RockSat-X, and we're just waiting for the RockOn launch. Currently, we're holding for winds and awaiting a range update. Good morning. Thanks again for joining us today. We're on hold for the RockOn launch as we await an update from the range. Winds are currently red, and the team is looking into data from the RockSat-X launch, which experienced an anomaly. NASA ensures safety by maintaining command and control of the launch range and clearing the area before any operation. Stay tuned for more updates.
And SRPO, PM, RSO, and LPM, could you join me on channel 5, please?
NASA mission controllers have postponed the launch of the RockOn RockSat-C student sounding rocket mission following an anomaly that occurred with the RockSat-X sounding rocket launch that lifted off at 6:21 a.m. today from Wallops. NASA range safety and sounding rocket program experts are investigating the cause of the anomaly. NASA ensures safety during all launch operations by ensuring the range is cleared before launch. More information will be released as it becomes available. No new launch date for the RockOn RockSat-C launch has been set. This concludes our live stream broadcast of the launch this morning. Thank you for joining.